Hey guys, what's going on? This is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there. Thank you all for the likes, the super chats, the donations. I am extremely thankful. I am humbled. I am sending that back to you guys tenfold. Let's get to y'all's reading. Let's see what's going on. Angel guides, spirit guides, to deliver light, clear, and precise messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What does Gemini need to know for their higher greater good? What is going on in the current energy, spirit? For Gemini, Queen of Cups. A mother figure could be significant. For some of you here, you guys are very empathetic. You guys are very intuitive. Okay, so very giving. Some of you could be the mother in this reading. All right, so that's for some of you here. What is going on in the current energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Five of Wands, a lot of fights, a lot of arguing, rah-rah. Okay, somebody here could be in some sort of competition with you. For some of you here, Five of Wands. What is this Five of Wands? Eight of Cups. You're walking away from all these fights. For some of you here, it's almost like you could be telling somebody, or you could be walking away from all these fights. You don't want to argue anymore. All right, there could be somebody here in secret competition. Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like you're walking away from this, all right? You are realizing that it no longer serves you. Some of you could be doing that 5-year rule, all right? So if it doesn't matter 5 years from now, why argue about it? Okay, so for some of you here, maybe there's somebody that wants to fight for something now. Okay, now that you've walked away. Yeah, look, Six of Pentacles, they want to come in and give you an equal give and take. Okay, or this could be somebody here that is trying to be generous. For some of you here, you're the generous one. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There could be somebody here that's giving gifts with strings attached is what I'm picking up here. What's the Six of Pentacles? Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's some sort of miscommunication. Okay, this could be some sort of sabotage is what I just heard. Ace of Swords being in the reverse. You don't have the clarity when it comes to this. Okay, so that's for some of you here. All right, so I feel like you guys are going to have some sort of clarity. All right, there could be some sort of miscommunication when it comes to money. All right, that's for some of you here. Nine of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like you're going towards your wish fulfillment. For some of you here, you're letting go of conflict. And if somebody's not giving you an equal give and take, you're going to cut them off. Okay, that's for some of you here. As much as it will hurt you, you're still going to do that. All right, so 95 could be significant. 96 could be significant. 86, 85, 89. All right, so these could be years. Unless you're 89 years old watching me. It could happen. What is in the blockages? What's in the blockages? So yeah, I feel like you're going towards your wish fulfillment. You got the Page of Wands, the blockages. Okay, this could be a child. For some of you here, Aries, Leo, Sag, Page of Wands in the reverse. What's this Page of Wands in the reverse and the blockages? There could have been some sort of miscommunication. I'm telling you, somebody here trying to silence someone. Somebody here could be very bitter, argumentative, very rude and spiteful. They go straight for the jugular. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you here. There's someone here that's trying to silence a child. Okay, so that's for some of you here. Or it could be your child. All right, so Queen of Swords in the reverse. What about this Queen of Swords in the reverse? The Three of Wands in the reverse. It's almost like whoever this is, they're mad and bitter because they don't have a sense of foresight. They cannot look into your life. All right, this person here could be at a distance, or this person here is definitely frustrated with the Three of Wands in the reverse. For some of you here, it's almost like you're just waiting on your ships to come in. It doesn't even matter. Okay, Aries energy. What's in the foundation? They're trying to stop your growth. Okay, they didn't want you to expand or something like that. It's because they're jealous, or this person here is super bitter and jaded. All right, so what is in your foundation? The Empress. Again, I feel like I'm talking to a mother or a divine feminine here. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Some of you here could be pregnant, and that could be causing all these fights. With the Empress, you're very nurturing. Okay, for some of you here, you're giving birth to a new business, and it's going to lead to your wish fulfillment. Okay, what's this Empress? The Nine of Swords. So somebody here, Gemini energy, that's you. Okay, what is this Nine of Swords with the Empress? Some of you could have like anxiety or suffering from anxiety. Six of Cups. So this could be somebody here that's coming in to ask you for forgiveness. Okay, that's for some of you here with the Six of Cups. This could be somebody from a past life for some of you. All right, so with the Nine of Swords here, you guys could be in your mind a lot when it comes to something. All right, you guys could be in nostalgic energy. Even thinking of a mother figure is what I'm picking up here. Waking up and kind of like looking at photos is what I'm picking up here. That's for some of you here. There's a sense of guilt, or this is somebody here who you had a child with, okay, or this could be this could even be your child. But tell me more. With the Nine of Swords, the Devil, Capricorn. So yeah, somebody here could be toxic, or they could be dealing, maybe you're thinking about your child, okay, for some of you, they could be doing something like addictions, they could have some sort of addiction, all right, so they could be obsessed here with the Devil. Whoever this is maybe has a contract of some sort, they could be obsessed with you, for some of you here. Nine of Wands in the reverse, somebody here is struggling to achieve their goals. They're tempted to do certain things, okay, for some of you here, they don't even let you sleep. All right, so that's for some of you. What is in the recent past? What's in the recent past? You got the King of Swords, so that could be you. What's the King of Swords? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're speaking your truth here. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so struggling to achieve their goals. You need to keep and maintain boundaries. That's for some of you here. What's this Nine of Wands in the reverse? With the King of Swords in the upright. The Tower. Scorpio, Aries. So yeah, for some of you here, there's somebody here that this could have been all of a sudden. Something could have happened here with the Tower. Something was set on a faulty foundation, so it had to crumble. The Chariot in the reverse, Cancerian energy. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Swords. This could be regarding a relationship of some sort, or a house. The Tower. What is this Tower, Spirit? That's a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos, a lot of conflict. Then you got the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So this could have been three people here collaborating to cause some sort of tower moment in somebody's life, and I feel like it's turned back on them, and they're struggling to achieve their goals. All right, look, magic. Somebody here doing some sort of magic to close somebody's doors or something like that. And I feel whoever this is, and if it's you guys, I feel like it's you guys. I feel like you just went over, you're 10 steps ahead of these people. All right, so Three of Pentacles, you're collaborating, you're working together with others. Okay, that's for some of you here. These are these people that worked against you and they're losing. What is on your mind? The Death card? Absolutely, they're losing. Okay, so the Death card. Transformation. You're going through a transformation right now. You're facing the inevitable with the Death card. Scorpio energy. What's this Death card? You got the Four of Swords in the reverse. So somebody here could have passed away and you guys could have put somebody to rest. Okay, that's for some of you. That's not for all of you. Okay, if not, this could be somebody here that's trying to do some sort of altar work to cause some sort of death spell, or maybe doing some sort of death spell to cause some sort of ending in your life, or ending in something in your life, right? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's something, I don't know. What's this Death card with the Four of Swords in the reverse? For some of you here, you guys could be praying a lot. Okay, you need to love yourself. You need to take care of yourself at this time. The Eight of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, there's some sort of delays or blockages. I feel like this is energy being sent your way. Or this is what you think, because this is on your mind. For some of you here, you're very intuitive. Follow your intuition. Eight of Wands could be at a distance. Somebody here causing, look, Six of Swords. So this is kind of like the energy I'm going, but I don't want to go. Okay, so Eight of Wands in the reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse. What's this Eight of Wands in the reverse? What's this energy? The World in the reverse. To cause some sort of delay in your life so that you don't feel complete without them. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Everyone here is whole and complete all by themselves. You guys are born alone. The only thing in life that's certain is someone's death. And I know it sounds morbid, but it's the truth. And other than that, everything else is fair game. So, the world being in the reverse, for some of you here, you need to realize that you're whole and complete all by yourself. Something could have just ended for you. Okay, so, and you're feeling a little incomplete. All right, so that could be significant as well. But with the world and the Eight of Wands being in the reverse, I feel like Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy could be significant. With the world being in the reverse, something is not over. The Two of Cups in the reverse, this breakup, for some of you here is almost like there could be someone here that thinks that this is over and the other one does not. And the other person here with the Two of Cups, they're not seeing eye to eye. Why is this Two of Cups here? In the reverse. The King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, this doesn't have to be a relationship. For some of you here, this could be family. This could be something like that. King of Cups. I feel like you guys are emotionally stable right now. For some of you here, you have some sort of spirit guide that's guiding you at this time. So pay attention to your dreams. Especially your dreams. There could be a spirit guide that's helping you get through something here. What is in the near future for Gemini? You got the Six of Wands in the reverse, Leo energy. What's the Six of Wands in the reverse? Six of Swords in the upright. This is almost like somebody here not wanting you to be there, and then this is you kind of like leaving with your head down. For some of you here, somebody doesn't want you in or around your energy, let them go. All right, you don't have to be around somebody that doesn't want you. These people here could be recruiting haters against you with the Six of Wands in the reverse. All right, they don't want you to be triumphant. That's for some of you here. They don't want you to have money. They don't want you to be triumphant. They want you to be codependent. All right, that's for some of you. Some of you here could have some sort of self-doubt when it comes to a move or something like that. You need to kind of like always think, move forward. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, somebody here is trying to steal from you. No, that's that energy that I was picking up. So somebody here is trying to like take your energy or something like that. Six of Wands, they could be defaming you. They could be telling you that you abused them or you used them or something like that. That's for some of you. And I feel like you guys are definitely moving on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. And you go from the Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords. Wherever you go is almost like you're envied. Or you're hated. That's because you're in the right spot. You're doing what you need to be doing. 13 and 19 on the timer when I looked up. 13 is a master builder. 19 is the sun. The Strength card, Leo energy. So I feel like you're stronger than you think you are. For some of you here, somebody could have knocked you down, okay, but I feel like you're going to get back up. You've dealt with these internal conflicts like maybe you had, and you have pride when it comes to something here, so you're going to go forward. So with the Strength card, these people were trying to defame you or take your energy. I feel like they were trying to make you weak by draining you or something like that. I feel like that shit's no longer an issue, okay? So, you're stronger than you think you are. You're taking control of a situation. What's hidden that Gemini doesn't see coming? The Five of Pentacles. This could have something to do with you moving away from, like, maybe family or something like that. With the Five of Pentacles, there could be some sort of financial constraints. Justice in the reverse. Somebody's getting some sort of karma. They're being left out in the cold. Okay, so for some of you here, it didn't work out with somebody else. So the grass wasn't greener on the other side is what I'm picking up here. What's this Five of Pentacles? You got the Three of Swords in the reverse. So for some of you here, you're definitely recovering from this. It might have broken your heart, but you recover. You'll be fine. Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was unwilling to make a decision here when it comes to you, so they chose something else. They chose something different. That's on them. Five of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody here holding on to some sort of resentment. Because Three of Swords and the Two of Swords is Five of Swords. And then you got the Five of Pentacles, 555. All right, so for some of you here, you guys are seeing 55 a lot. That could be significant. There's a lot of changes happening in your life. Swift changes is what I'm picking up. Two of Swords. You're blindfolded with the ability to remove that blindfold, see something for what it is, make a decision, go forward with it. Okay, you could be at a stalemate with somebody at this time, but let's see. What's in y'all's environment? King of Wands. What's in y'all's environment? The Justice in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody here trying to take control of a situation in your environment. They're getting some sort of justice for it. They're getting some sort of karma for it. The Stars in the reverse. They're not going to heal from this. This person here could be dealing with legal battles or legal issues. Okay, so they're mad. Big mad. That's for some of you. What is in the outcome? You got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is not working out. If something is not working out, let it go. Somebody here could have lost their job. What's this Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse? The Ten of Wands, and it's causing a lot of burdens in someone's life. What's this Ten of Wands? Y'all are carrying a lot of weight on you. Y'all could be doing somebody's work and your work and everybody else's work. No. The fuck? All right, yeah, the Chariot is in the reverse. Cancerian energy. Somebody has lost focus. They need to get back into... That's a lack of direction. With the Chariot in the reverse. Somebody here has lost their way. Three of Cups is in the reverse. Listening to friends and partying or something along those lines. Gossiping. All right, what's this Chariot in the reverse? Somebody's car could be broken too. It's not working. Then you got the Fool. I feel like you're going to go ahead and take a fresh start. You're going to go and take a new step forward when it comes to something. The Fool. Yeah, I feel like you're going to go ahead and take a leap of faith into the unknown, and that unknown is going to lead to a fresh start, and that fresh start is going to lead to a lot of good things in your life. What is this Fool? The High Priestess. So yeah, following your intuition. What is this Fool? I thought it was the Four of Cups in the reverse. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to lead to a lot of success. Okay, whatever it is. 1 second. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. Seven of Pentacles, and it's all fucking scammers. Jesus. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely whatever it is that you're building. Okay, when you take that leap of faith, it's gonna lead to some sort of success. You need to be patient. All right, Seven of Pentacles. You're gonna start seeing the fruits of your labor. You're working on something. You planted some sort of seed. Okay, so you got the Magician in the reverse. What's the Magician in the reverse? Gemini, Virgo. I feel like for some of you here, you have all the tools available to you to manifest something, but there could be somebody here that's working against you. Like I said, Three of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. They're doing some sort of magic so that you could be dependent. Okay, they're doing some sort of manipulation. It doesn't have to be magic. It doesn't have to be like pins and needles and a little doll and shit like that. That could just be a narcissistic person who wants to manipulate and take control of a situation. They're a narcissist. They're not stable. They're not secure. They have to admit some sort of loss. For some of you here, this person is either in a spiritual jail, in a mental jail, or going to jail. Okay, so Two of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of delays and restrictions here. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're expressing yourself. Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. You're being heroic when it comes to something and you're facing it head on. Five of Cups is in the reverse. You're healing from it. All right, this could be like family disputes. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, for some of you here, you have to kind of like separate yourself. You go from the 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, where you're still self-made. All right, so somebody here is definitely deciding to be single, okay, or something like that. Or you guys are self-made. What's blocking Gemini? What is blocking Gemini at this time, whether single or in a relationship? What are Gemini's blocks? Age issues. You feel too old or too young to date, or have issues with your partner's age. Staying stuck. Some of you here, you keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. Somebody here could be older, but they're immature. All right, that could be significant. The way that they act. All right, too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. So something here could be too risky. Or you might feel like something's too risky. Somebody could be a surfer. Somebody could have white hair. All right, criticizing your partner, could be pushing them away. Focus on their good qualities, whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with. Flip it, switch it. You got here, fear of loss. You're afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance. You got here, judgment. So don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open to give them a fair chance. In the bottom of the deck, you got body shame. You feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws, and all. Advice for Gemini. I don't even know what to name this reading. You got here, warrior spirit, relentless commitment to challenge, approaches life with a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. You got here, connect to your intuition. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making new choices in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. And then you got here, dependence. There's something or someone that you're clinging on to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed. And the only approval you need is your own. Bambi. A mother, a child. Okay, that's for some of you. A deer. Okay, somebody could be into like deer hunting. Don't do that. Don't kill deers. They're cute. Take charge. You're taking a backseat in the relationship or a situation and maybe ending up costing you time, money, or opportunities. You need to step up and regain control once again. So, take charge. Then you got here, compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, or a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. So it's all about you. Four of Swords in the reverse. Some of you could be waking up to this energy. Four of Swords in the reverse. You need to love yourself at this time and be more compassionate with yourself. Right? In the bottom of the deck, you got open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So that is what I got for you, Gemini. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below if you guys are interested in purchasing my book. It is called An Awakening, A Person's Guide to Healing and Manifesting. And you'll see that looks like this. You'll see that in the product section right here, somewhere here. All right, guys. So see you in the next one. Peace.